Good afternoon, Sitaram Namaste. Continue the Hindu tales. This one is called The Bird Town. The sculpted rocky boulders and hillocks of Lepakshi are filled with stories, folklore, and local beliefs. One such story is that the town got its name from a character in the Ramayana. This is a spot where the celestial bird Jatayu, who was friends with King Dasarath, was slain by Ravana. Jatayu was an old bird, living alone on this rocky hillock. One day he heard someone screaming, "Rama, save me!" Jatayu became alert when he heard the name of his friend Rama being uttered. He then looked up to see Sita crying for help from Ravana's flying chariot. He flapped his giant wings and soared upward to rescue Sita. He valiantly battled Ravana midair, but the Asura king cut off Jatayu's wings with his sword and felled the big bird. Rama and Lakshmana, in hot pursuit of Sita, found Jatayu bleeding to death. Even Rama's request, Lepakshi, or "Arise, O bird," could not revive Jatayu. But what makes Lepakshi a sacred site is the 16th century Veerabhadra Mandir. Veerabhadra was Shiva's mighty form, and this is the Bhutagana. For some devotees, Veerabhadra is a fierce form of Shiva himself. This Mandir complex was built by Veerapana, a treasurer who worked for Vijayanagara king. The Veerabhadra Mandir has an unusual carved pillar hanging from the ceiling, which does not touch the floor. Visitors usually slide a piece of paper under it to check for themselves if the pillar touches the ground. Another dramatic touch is the enormous Nandi, wearing beautiful stone necklaces sculpted from a single boulder. The Grand Kalyana Mandapan, or pillared wedding hall, has remained roofless and incomplete. Veerapana wanted the hall to be a place to commemorate the wedding of Shiva and Parvati at Pampa Chetra. However, mischief makers poisoned the king's ears, saying that Veerapanu had used money from the treasury to build this hall. The upset king commanded that Veerapatri be punished, and the hurt Veerapana is said to have stated that this place would never be a wedding for anyone. A ghostly red tint on the temple wall bears proof of the tale of the suffering. The word Lepakshi in Sanskrit means smeared eyes. The most spectacular figurine at the Veerabhadra Mandir is the gargantuan sculpture of Nagalingam. This lingam is encircled by the coils of a five-headed Naga, its raised head crowning the form of Shiva. If you look closely, you will observe a crack at the base of the Nagalinga shrine. No one knows if this crack appeared due to the stone weathering over centuries. The story is that the sculptor had done such a good job so quickly that he earned the envy of other master Shilpas. Some say that the other sculptors cast an evil eye on it, while others say he tried to ruin it and a mysterious crack appeared at the base overnight. However, the sculpture is still a magnificent sight. Sitaram Namaste.